I wouldn't be standing here talking to y'all. I would not have reached y'all if I had went astray. This, that, and the other, and we gonna let me party, let me do this, let me get in this white man world, play this game. I would not be here creating and establishing a real black conscious, self-sufficient community. We have a black self-sufficient community that we run and operate ourselves. I had to work to create it, and then I had to work to get people here who was ready for this. I had to dig through all the people with the help of others here and there, in and out, to get to people, to bring this to. So our people will grasp onto this, just like they'll vote for Barack Obama. Our people not stupid. Just like they grasped onto that. When that message was brought to them, they grabbed onto it. But now we got to get this message to them. This got to be the predominant message. And it's easy to do it. We got a lot of people in there, in the conscious community. We're the most unliked, but popular. Our popularity is not seen because we're unliked, we're infamous. Because we see a lot of what people don't want to hear. But if you look at some of the numbers of the videos, you can see it's very, very popular. But why is it so popular if they don't like it? Because we had to work to put it in front of them. That means we can, for every one person we get that don't like us, that like us, we had to put it in front of 1,000 people. But we had the power to do so. We had the work ethic to say, look, we're going to put this in front of you like the Channel 7 News. Deal with it. You're going to see this every time you get on the computer. You're going to see this. You're going to see this message. When we say that, we can say that to 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 people, what you think going to happen? Change is going to happen. What's the work it's going to take to do that? Now, the work is so easy. What separates us from the black devils and the capitalists who just really want to make money with the black conversation is that since we're not about money, we got open game on just reaching people. We don't have no economic limits and contracts, and we can just reach people forever. They have limits because they don't need to reach more people than money than they need to get. They got economic quotas. We can reach 50,000 people. We don't have no economic quotas. If they reach 50,000 people without making $150,000, it doesn't mean anything. They value their growth as organizations with economics. We value our growth to potentially looking at a different world. Our growth is when we can look out our windows and see a different world that was caused by us. Whoever helped get Barack Obama in office, they helped create a different world. They looking outside their window and creating a different world. Now, is it a world of change for black people? Hell no, but it's a different world. Black people see themselves differently, right, due to him. They think something is happening. Now, instead of America, it's Obamerica. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? It's a different world now. Because some people was strategic and worked hard to put that in front of them. That's the blueprint. They didn't do it to get money, because he ain't gonna make no real money in that office. They did it to create world change to the world that they want to see. Whatever people back them, that might add up in more money because it's network. You get your people in office, there's more jobs for you, there's more this, and it helps your network. But ultimately, it was to create world change, the type of world they want to create, which is not one that works for us. But I'm saying that it's possible. Marcus Garvey said that it's not nothing one man can do that another man cannot do. I'm saying that's an effective method to realistically create world change, and it requires work, and it requires grinding out the work and getting it in front of the people. That's a fact. If we do that, the people show up. It's thousands of people out there just like us, but we just got to go through 1,000 to get to them. If we want 1,000 people, we're gonna have to go through 100,000 people. You follow? To get to just that 1,000 that we want. Who gonna do the work? We get them 1,000 people together. Look out your window, you'll see that. Look out that window, you'll see them 1,000 people out there. That's a fact. You see 500 houses around here, you see them 1,000 people in this neighborhood. It's a strategy. The way that this realistically can happen. Not guessing, not burning incense, not lighting candles. pulling up your sleeves and doing the work. The rituals are in the work. When you get to a point in the work where you feel like you can't do no more, that's when you spiritually overcome it. That's your transcendental moment. I can do this. I can break through this. That's where your spirituality is, because it's applicable. People spiritually burning incense, burning candles, but they're slaves for the white man though. With all these spiritual systems, chakras lit up, they know everything about everything, and they will be at work tomorrow at 9 o'clock. True spirituality is that which will allow you to have victory over your enemies. It will allow you to achieve what you really want in life. These spiritual people say, well, you can have anything you want to, you can create whatever you desire, and then you throw in front of them, well, let's create our own community. I don't know if the white man will let us do that. Ask all these metaphysical peoples that talking about your melanin and your chakras and all, say, well, let's create our own community, sovereign right now. Well, you know, we can't, niggas don't want that. Well, what do you do? Where did all the spirituality go? Because it's not a practical spirituality. It's social. It's a Masonic spirituality. It's a shake hand spirituality. People don't realize that's all Masonry is a shake hand spirituality. There's no spiritual substance in that. It's just that we all shake the same hands. That's why the damn symbol is a handshake. It's not a third eye. It's two people's hands shaking over an apron, right? Let's keep it real. A top hat. These are not spiritual symbols. It's about a network of people. So what they call spirituality is a network. We got the same colloquialisms, cliches, the same terminologies. Consciousness. Banging on the bleed bass. The same type of words that we can shake hands and make connections, but not true spiritual fortitude. Because the samurai can hold his position when there's no hands to shake. He's solid. Do you hear me? He's solid in his position with no hands to shake. He's going by the Bushido. Us, it's a shake hand spirituality. If it's not another person to validate me, if it's not popular, if I can't get a rapper to say black supremacy. Huh? You hear what I'm saying? If I can't get Medea to say black supremacy. If I can't get Tyler Perry to say black supremacy, it's not black. It's not about nothing. That's a shake hand spirituality. One that needs validation. While we reaching thousands of people, we don't seek validation. There's more people dislike us than like us. But people that are with us more than the Secret Service is with motherfucking Barack Obama. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because they know what this is about. It ain't just a job. So that means people that are serious with us, given this condition that our people with us, that our people are in, the people that are with us that are serious, they're more serious than the Secret Service with Barack Obama. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying? They're more serious than the Taliban with Bin Laden. Than the Al-Qaeda with Bin Laden. Given the circumstance that we're in as a people and the forces against us, if you with me, you deeper than the goddamn Secret Service. Because I go by Barack Obama's house all the time. They sit in the car sleep as hell. They need coffee to stay awoke. Huh? That's a job. They don't know who they're looking for. We know who our enemy is. The Secret Service don't know who the fuck they're looking for. Everybody's against them now. We know who our enemy is. He's white. You follow what I'm saying? So the point is that sincerity is not validation. For some people, money validates them and fame validates them. Fame don't mean nothing. Michael Jackson had 1 million people with him, but when they went and put his balls on that tape, on that camera, for them little boys, who was dying for Michael Jackson? Fame don't mean that. Lil Wayne, as famous as he is, what happened to him? Where's all these fans that love Lil Wayne at work and school? If you got a following at work if your following is at work and school to give you money to buy your DVDs, when this shit go down, guess where your following gonna be at when you need them? Huh? Where's the white man's following at when he need them? At the National Guard, right? Walking back and forth. That's all I see him doing at the base. Walking back and the fuck forth. Doing nothing. Like the fire department. So if your whole following, that you're validated by America to be a black leader and all that, is at work and school, what can you do when it go down? You ain't got nobody with you. We'll meet after work and we're going to try to help get Dr. Malachi's work out of jail. You got to live for this. When you fully live for this, you cannot die for this. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. When you fully live for this, death is not even an option. That's like saying I'm going to die. If I get up out this chair, I'm going to die when I go to the next room. That doesn't cross your mind, do it? Because that's how you live, correct? So that means black supremacy must become so effortless and so ingrained in your soul that there's nothing else to do but live for this. So the two thoughts cannot occupy the same mind at the same goddamn time. You cannot live for this in full death, pure death.